Welcome to your comprehensive interactive study breakdown on health and disease. This topic is a cornerstone of GCSE biology, exploring the delicate balance between our bodies and the microscopic world. We'll cover how pathogens cause communicable diseases, how your immune system fights back with both non-specific and specific responses, and the rigorous process of developing life-saving drugs. By the end, you'll be able to distinguish between communicable and non-communicable diseases, describe the immune response in detail, and evaluate drug testing methods. Let's dive in. Let's map out the core concepts. Health is defined as a state of physical and mental well-being, not just the absence of disease. Communicable diseases are caused by pathogens and can spread from person to person, like influenza spreading via aerosol droplets. Non-communicable diseases cannot be transmitted and are often linked to lifestyle factors, such as a diet high in saturated fat increasing the risk of cardiovascular disease. Importantly, these disease types can interact. For example, a defect in the immune system might make an individual more likely to suffer from infectious diseases. Turning to our core study notes, let's solidify three essential definitions. A pathogen is any microorganism that causes infectious disease, including bacteria, viruses, fungi, and protists. An antigen is a unique protein found on the surface of a pathogen or cell that triggers an immune response. An antibody is a protein produced by lymphocytes that is specifically shaped to bind to a particular antigen, like a key fitting a lock. These terms are fundamental for describing how the immune system recognizes and neutralizes invaders. Now let's walk through the immune response step by step. When a pathogen breaches the body's physical and chemical barriers, such as skin and stomach acid, white blood cells take over. First, phagocytes perform phagocytosis. They engulf and digest any pathogen in a non-specific manner. Then, lymphocytes provide a specific response. They detect foreign antigens on the pathogen surface and produce complementary antibodies that bind to and destroy the pathogen. Some lymphocytes become memory cells, remaining in the body to provide rapid immunity if the same pathogen attacks again. Let's work through a typical 6-mark exam question on drug testing. The question asks you to describe how a new drug is tested, including the terms placebo and double-blind trial. To get full marks, start with preclinical testing on cells and animals to assess safety and efficacy. Then move to clinical trials on healthy volunteers and patients. Explain that a placebo is a dummy drug used in the control group to measure the real drug's effect. Finally, describe a double-blind trial where neither the doctor nor the patient knows who gets the real drug, which eliminates bias. This ensures the results are reliable. Watch out for common pitfalls. Many students confuse phagocytes and lymphocytes. Remember that phagocytes engulf any pathogen non-specifically, while lymphocytes produce specific antibodies. Another mistake is forgetting to mention memory cells when explaining how vaccination provides long-term immunity. Also, be careful to distinguish between communicable and non-communicable diseases in exam questions. Finally, always define key terms like pathogen, antigen, antibody, placebo, and double-blind trial when they appear. This shows the examiner you know your definitions and can earn you easy marks. To wrap up, remember that communicable diseases are caused by pathogens and can spread, while non-communicable diseases are not transmissible. The immune response involves phagocytes for non-specific defense and lymphocytes for specific antibody production, with memory cells providing long-term immunity. Drug testing follows a rigorous process including preclinical tests, clinical trials, placebos, and double-blind trials to ensure safety and efficacy. Keep these key definitions at your fingertips: pathogen, antigen, antibody, placebo, double-blind trial, and phagocytosis. With this knowledge, you're ready to tackle any exam question on health and disease. Good luck!